Today on my channel, Planner Friends, well, it's the final plan with me for October and we're heading into November. Whew, can't believe it. This is an A6 and it houses my Target Day Designer and Blue Sky combo. So we're going to plan in here. This goes with me everywhere. It was originally just for rare disease advocacy, but I've expanded. I'm still focused on the advocacy work always being in here, but I do add in some other things. And let's get creative. I'm going to ink and stencil in here. I've been stenciling in this planner all month, so we're going to have some fun and create. And yeah, so stay tuned, friends. Join me. Hello, planner friends, and welcome to my channel. I am One Crafty Dolo, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. Thank you. Thank you for taking your time and spending it with me. Well, we are in the final throes of October, so we're going to do our final plan with me for the month. This is in A6 with one of those Target Day Designer minis. I think it's Target. I think it's Day Designer and Blue Sky. And then this is my classic Happy Planner. This is my goal planner. I use it to plan anything creative I'm doing in here. This started out for advocacy work for rare diseases and scleroderma, which I have scleroderma. If you haven't heard of it, it's an autoimmune disease, kind of like lupus. It's in that family. But what I do now is I carry this with me. Good Lord, it's even in my purse when I go to church, if you can imagine. So let's get started in here, shall we? If you're new, you're welcome to join my growing community. If you're returning, thank you for the gift of your time. So these are from Fun Paper Crafts on Etsy, as is this pen loop. And in fact, I just received, just this afternoon, I ordered 2 more of her pen loops. These are rose gold. Really pretty, super reasonably priced, which, you know, Mama doesn't have money to waste. And I set this up nicely for fall. I put another one of her cute charms in here. And I decorated this. So let's get into it, shall we? Yeah, October. Can you believe it? I can't. So this is this current week. And you can see here, I've been doing okay in here. I use this now for kind of everything on the go, so I know what I'm doing each day. It just goes with me. There, I brought you in a little closer. I'm using some old Simply Gilded washi now. I have, okay, these inspirational quote sticker packets from Bloom Daily Planners. These are great. Buy them. They're worth it. They go on sale periodically, so sign up for emails and keep an eye out. Then I've got all these. These are the cats that I use for this current week. These are from JoAnn. I have a combination of JoAnn, Fat Cat Designs. I have a little bit of everything in here. So I figure we'll just have some fun today in here. Yeah. And the washi, this is older washi from Simply Gilded. I happen to love it. Very happy with it. I've been using the same washi all month because I feel like I've got it. You know, it's my autumn washi. Why not use it? So I think we're going to use, I used these 2 already. Maybe we'll use the pumpkin one just for the heck of it. So let me get my little knife here. So yes, this planner has been a good place for me. I'm enjoying it very much. No complaints, you know, no complaints about it. It goes with me. It's inexpensive because, you know, I do like, well, I have a variety of things that I like in terms of planning and or journaling. Gotta admit, you know what? I really do love my Filofax binders. I also love my Aurastell, you know, but in terms of that goal planner or this, these are working great. They're fine. They're easy. Yeah, just pretty spaces, if you will. I cannot believe we're heading into November. Just doesn't seem quite possible, but you know, and so it goes. Before we know it, ooh, this is pretty. You are powerful. See what I mean? These are really cute affirmation stickers. I may end up buying more at some point because, you know, because I can when they go on sale or I have another order. I picked up a variety of stickers. For a long time, I did not buy many stickers. I was just trying to use what I had. And then this past year, I've kind of restocked. Oh, I like this. Bloom into the best version of yourself. Boy, that's nice. I like that a lot, actually. Here we go. And maybe one more because I like these so much. They're so cute. Create your own sunshine, baby. I'm kind of going with the theme here in terms of colors, but nothing wrong with that. Okay, so we'll get this set up and let's look at our little friends over here. I have so many little friends, as I like to call them. For my November gratitude journal, I was going through things, and to be honest with you, I have a thing for little animals, it seems to me. I just do. I love using them in my planning. I just using them in, I make creative journals, like paper crafty creative journals. And so, yeah, I do end up using little friends all the time. Whoops. You know, just for fun. This is me in cat form. Okay. I love the fat cat. I think she's got such really cute, fun stickers. I don't go too far and wide in here. I keep it pretty simple just because. So now I need to think a moment here about what next week is going to entail. So give me a moment here to think, friends. All right, so writing, and then I kind of did a 2-for because there are meetings about advocacy, so I need to put them in first and foremost. I'm not a fan of nighttime Zooms, but yeah, it happens, right? What I've been trying to do on Monday is basically a catch-up day. That always helps me. Being chronically ill, but also trying to navigate how I'm feeling, what I'm feeling, what spoons do I have? What's my emotional capacity for the day? I used to try to hit the ground running on Mondays. In terms of different things, I'm just not. And I'm okay with that. In fact, I'm better giving myself the grace and stepping back. So listen, I know what it's like to work multiple jobs while you're raising children, while you're doing other things. I've been there. I have done that. It was really rough. So I'm asking you, in the spaces you can, please have grace with yourself, because this world is beastly, isn't it? People are so awful sometimes, and you deserve kindness, and it starts with kindness to yourself. I'm going to fill in some things here. Hold on, friends. Okay, so I just did it really quickly. So I've got catch-up day, 2 heavy-duty working days, including Zooms, advocacy work, just all the things. I'm trying to crunch it a little bit into 2 days. I've got errand day on Thursday. I'm trying not to always go on Fridays because that's always the busiest day. And I've got a devotional that's due. I have to finish writing it, so I have to get that in by Friday. I can do it. I know I can do it. So that's what my week in here looks like. What a happy little space this is. And again, this is this current week. I've even started to put my yoga in here, which I need to do in here. But one step, I have some busy days. You know what? Let's add it in here because I know I'll forget. Right? These are so busy, but it would do me good in between. Let's try it. I follow Sarah Beth Yoga on YouTube. I highly recommend her channel. For those of us who are not professional yogis, it's really great. So let me get this pen back in this loop, and we're all set in here. Great. Alrighty, so now let's get into here, and I want to talk to you for a minute about goals. So this is where I plan my YouTube videos out. I love this space. It's the best use of monthly layouts. I've been doing inking with stencils in here, so you can see how I've decorated with stickers and of course markers. I like this. What I did is I just varied the colors. So I thought that was good. And this current week I use these big leaf stencils I picked up from JoAnn's recently. Love how it turned out. And now we have to get to next week. So my goal this month, let's talk goals and attaining them without losing your bloody mind. How's that? I had a goal this month, and my goal was to, one of my writing goals was to publish every week on Medium. Last week I didn't achieve it. This week, yes. And why didn't I achieve it? And why I'm not going to get all worked up about it. So this is from Scrapbook. These, I don't even know where I got them. And these are the inks I've been using all month. Listen, I didn't reach my goal this past week. Whoops, this is the goldenrod. Here we go. This is for Orange Blossom. Because a friend of mine died and I wasn't going to be able to attend. They had a memorial service, which I would have liked to have attended. Couldn't. It happens. So what I did is I wrote a eulogy for my friend who died from pancreatic cancer, who had been beating it, okay, totally beating it. I can't cry. This is so sad. And then just, boom, it spread. And once it, it's just hard. And when I wrote that, I'd been thinking about what to say. I write in my head a lot of the time. And I'd been thinking about it and thinking about what am I going to say? What am I going to say? And the truth be told, once I wrote that, I was spent. I couldn't write more. And I want to turn this eulogy into an article. I've worked on it this week. Whether I post it or I post something else, I'm not sure yet. But I can tell you this. The emotional writing like that, that's just hard. It just takes a toll. And so I wrote that. I wrote the eulogy, but then I thought, I can't. I was crying too much, if you want the truth. It's just really really sad. Really wonderful person, and everybody loved him. He was everybody's friend. He had so many godchildren. It's just, yeah, he did the things, as I like to say. Do the things. Walk the walk. He did. And so it's a significant loss for so many of us. And even though I had written what I wanted to say as part of that in my brain, I needed time. Truthfully, I just needed time to think about this and get it right. And so other writing just went by the wayside. True story. And so I'm not so upset with myself at this point about that. I just pick myself up, move myself forward, and yeah. But what I wanted to say to you is this. We all have multiple goals. We have career, educational goals, family goals, even travel goals, right? And I recently did a video on why you need to have faith goals, because we got goals for everything else. But sometimes our goals, things happen. And you have a choice. You can either be rough on yourself and say, oh, I missed that again. Look at what I did. Or you can say to yourself, you know what? Doing the best I can. This was a hard situation. And that is what I decided to do with me, with that particular goal. Doesn't mean I won't get back on the stick. Not at all. It also doesn't mean that I won't continue that and then extend that goal for another week into November, which is my intent to make up for it. But yeah, this is what happens in real life. And instead of the old me, the anxious, messy me, being honest here, I would have probably derailed myself a bit. Oh, I didn't get it done, blah, blah, blah. I should finish things more. I didn't do that. And because I no longer engage in negative self-talk with myself, yeah, I guess that's proper. I feel markedly better. And then, because I'm avoiding negative self-talk, I get more done, if that makes sense to you. So I'm just spreading a little kindness today because I think it's important. And I want us to really be kind with each other and to understand each other more than sometimes we do. Don't you love this owl? I love this owl stencil. True story, we were outside last week at night. We were in the backyard and we heard this noise. It sounded, I don't know if I've spent a bit of time up in Maine. They're in different places, not just Maine, but have you ever heard the trill of a loon? The loon bird? So I heard something and we looked at each other because we're not really near, we have water, we have creeks, but we don't have loons. And so we looked at each other and I grabbed, oh, he's so cute. I grabbed my trusty Merlin bird app and I found out it was actually a loon. It was not a loon. It was an owl. It was an eastern screech owl. And so that was great. When we first got here, my husband took a great picture of 2 owls in the tree and back. And so that's kind of always stayed with me. And we didn't see them, but boy, did we hear them. And so I loved that. That was fun and that was great. Let's do one of these down here. Anyway, yeah, it was an eastern screech owl. I thought that was great. But it sounded just like a loon, I swear. It was just really cool. Oops. So, alrighty, we're getting there. I want something else over here. I might do this cute little squirrel. Yeah, let's do this little squirrel. He's cute. So, yeah. Anyway. Excuse me. I think let's put him here. Yeah, let's put him right there. Okay, we're getting there. This is so relaxing and so fun. And yeah, I like it. I like how it came out. Okay, let me get this mess cleaned up. All right, I've got some sticker books here. I'm going to lay down a few stickers really quickly. So let's just have some fun, shall we? Let's get her done. Let's have some fun. Let's just enjoy. I love this time of year. It's my favorite time of year. Yeah, so pretty. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. It's just a great time of year for all of us. It's my happy time of year. I mean, I'm not into the real heat of summer, not into the real cold of winter. Spring is great, except for allergies. That's a little crooked. I'll have to fix that. Alrighty, we're getting there. I don't want to over sticker, but I like adding in things and making it really happy. These are pretty, aren't they? Just relaxing. You know that feeling when you're like, I have to do this, that, the next thing. And then you finally get there and you're like, wait a minute, this isn't so bad. I don't have to do everything. You were made to bloom. Since I used a sticker, my tweezers broke. I have to get more. I finally got them down and then they broke, or I broke them, I should say. You were made to bloom. Very sweet, very cute. Let's see what we've got here. I have those. I have these. Yeah, these are pretty, aren't they? Let's maybe throw in some extra flowers just for the heck of it. It's just so pretty. Yeah, right there. I love it. I love it. Okay, we can put this over here. And let's put it down here. And why don't we put one more, this orangish one. I like that a lot, actually. Maybe over here, right between the two. And this is a case where 2 different companies, 2 different sticker books, and you can mix and match. Why not? These are really long. I think they're too long to put over here. Yeah. You know what I could do? Let me see here. I think there's larger boxes or something in here. If not, I can always use dots and just kind of label it up. This is, here we go. Yeah, I like this one right here. Okay, yeah, that's good. All right, friends. So the first thing I do, oh, I need something here. Whoops. First thing I do is these and other places, what I like to do is to put down the hours I have for goals, which isn't as much as I'd like, I'm being honest with you, but you know, I sneak it in between other work and other things that I'm doing. It is important to me in many ways to keep going at it, even if it is a little harder. No, that's about summer. Merry and Bright. No. This one. I like this one. This fits in perfectly. Oops. It's tearing a little bit. Huh. I wonder why. I don't know. Good. Alrighty. So let me grab a pen. Or even better yet, I've been using a combination of pens and markers this month. You know what? I think we're going to go with a marker. The question is which one to stand out. And you know what? This is, wait a second. These two are newer to me Tombos. So let's see here. I'm going to use the bottom. Now, as I said, these two are working days. So these are going to be a little bit longer. That's good. So far, so good. So I went with this color over the greens. Catch-up day, as it said in the other planner, which I brought out to double check. Create, write, advocacy, work, write, edit. It's a lot of similar stuff, but I just kind of bulk it up. And this is, you know, I have to submit the devotional, but I put my hours in here, which really helps me to focus, I really need that to stay on track. Let me get rid of this little. So over here, what I'm going to do is, I think I will use the green. And this is a little crooked, isn't it? Ugh, I can't worry about it as much. As I said, I have to finish and submit the devotional. Of course, there's YouTube. But then also, I'm going to work on medium. Good. It looks good. And then what I'll do sometimes is take something like this and just draw some lines here. I don't know. It's something I've loved to do. Just add a little bit of extra color. I need to write some kind of saying down here or something about, okay, go boldly into November. Love it. All right, friends, I love this space and I love this space too. In fact, I use that green here, so that's kind of, why not, right? But this goes with me and this just breaks it down a little bit better, a little bit easier. I hope I inspired you. If you told me I was creative, I wouldn't have believed it, and now I do, and I'm really happy. Get some supplies, play, have fun. I add to my supplies incrementally. I reuse things all the time. That's one of the reasons, incidentally, I love stencils and I love inking, because you'll reuse them again and again. A sticker, it's kind of there and it's done. But these, no, this is great. Well, I hope, again, I inspired you with my little friends here. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And next week, let's make this a November to remember, as they say, planner friends. Thanks again now. Bye.